What do you see going on in fractional executive services? Our business is in that space from a sales and marketing standpoint. You mentioned one thing. You said private equity seems to be shopping to maybe roll it up. Uh,
Absolutely.
is that a trend? Is that what they're saying? That now is the time to roll up and maybe have a master entity?
Well, I think it's an opportunity to roll up for sure, and I think that that is a thesis that any number of them are looking at based on the calls that I've gotten, and it's not a unique idea to one particular group. I do think that we are going to see a lot of consolidation in the space as a result of that. Then there'll be groups like us who don't really seek a roll-up exit. It'll be interesting to see how that shakes out and who's doing what in 4 years. But I think that more and more executives see opportunities to take their expertise into a fractional role, and they're more comfortable doing that because of the technology support that they have and because of the adoption of fractional as a acceptable alternative to an in-house executive role. I think it's got room to run.
Yeah, I think you're right. We're certainly seeing it as well. We seem to be in a little bit of a transition from the senior executive standpoint. I would say so many, I mean, clearly the majority of our folks had been boomers, right? And this is taking everything they've ever done and now they want to have fun with it. They want to help more clients at once. They want to maybe work with 2 to 5 clients at once, smaller clients that wouldn't be able to hire them full time. That's certainly what we've seen. Yet the transition is definitely in place, right? We're not just, quote, the 60-year-olds, but the 40s and the 50-year-olds are also pursuing fractional. Even folks just maybe in their 30s and 40s. And I don't want to try to define them by Gen X and so forth. But have you noticed that?
Absolutely. We are definitely seeing adoption across all generations. In our situation, though, we're looking for depth of experience. So there is not really a degree path or a certification for a CFO like there is for a CPA or certain things like that. And so there's a lot of flexibility around who calls themselves a CFO.
You're calling it flexibility, but it isn't almost fraud. Some people are hanging a shingle that say they're a fractional CFO and they've been a finance manager.
I wouldn't call it fraud. They have a different view of it, Pete. But in my book, a solid CFO is someone who has been in industry, sitting in the chair, dealing with the problems,
Yeah.
helping a company work through issues. They've got operational experience. We're not just looking for educational experience. It takes a certain number of years of experience to be able to sit in that chair and bring the value that we want to bring to our clients day one. We're not training our CFOs to be CFOs.